Now, guys, I was watching Canada's Got Talent, and I was seeing some of it, and I have more subscribers than they do by quite a few subscribers, which is very good. But anyway, so I'm like, I'm doing better than they are. But anyway, so I'm like, I was like, well, what's going on here? And I'm watching the Winnipeg episode, and I'm really seeing that in Winnipeg, their show was canceled because they had not enough people watching. Not enough people were engaged in it. But I really, that's probably why I have way more subscribers than they do. But yeah, so I really feel like, that the Winnipeg ones were mainly focused on people like, Burton Cummings and people like that, right? Whereas I'm like a Madonna type of star, right? Like I really feel that that kind of starness is really rare. Burton Cummings, obviously that's rare too. People that are like Burton Cummings are really good. But I don't think that's seen as popular these days especially. I mean, maybe back in the 80s it was more popular. But really, Burton Cummings, not that he's washed up. He's a good singer. He's a good performer. He's really, 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 really good. People love, love, love him. But, I mean, I think, people are more into people that are like on America's Got Talent, where they're more poppy, more glittery, more whatever. Even the drag queens, right? The drag queens are very glitter-like and very beautiful. And, I don't think I think that's more popular these days than people like Burton Cummings. No, don't get me wrong, maybe obviously Burton Cummings is still very popular, people love his music, but I think the angle that they had for the Winnipeg clan, I really felt that that was not really representative of Winnipeg talent. I really think there's a lot of pop stars in Winnipeg that could show more talent and stuff like that. But I mean, you have to remember too, that on American Idol and America's Got Talent and all that, we do see Canadians on these shows too, and they tend to be way better than the ones that were on the Canada's Got Talent. I think Canada's Got Talent could have been a lot better. I think they should have focused on more eccentric, more dramatic, more even like ladylike in terms of like transgendered or drag. I think they should have focused more on those things because they would have done a lot better. Anyway, the judges, I mean, obviously the judges were good. We all know the judges, they're all famous, but I really think that they really had potential to do well, but they really didn't do as well as they should have. I don't know why Canada, like every time Canada has a show, Canada's like top model, they didn't do well, and like Canadian Idol didn't do well. It was in 2003 and they didn't continue it. It's like Canada has so much talent and they bring them on shows that are like American shows. Why can't we have a Canadian show with a bunch of Canadian talent that's like American talent? I mean, just because we're Canadian doesn't mean we believe that we shouldn't be like Americans in terms of our talent, right? I mean, there's Justin Bieber, Shania Twain. There's a new guy named Caleb something that was on American Idol. He was like really, really good, can do backflips, looks amazing. He's adorable, he's young, he's 16, but he's so talented, so good. There's people like, Pamela Anderson, Celine Dion, like the list goes on and on, right? So just because people in Canada are not the same as Americans doesn't mean we can't be like them in terms of the pop presence that we give or this glitter and stardust that we give. Anyway, told you by now. Bye, everyone.